We have some big news to share with you guys today. Things are going to be changing a lot around here. But first, I want to introduce you to somebody. Obviously, this is Noah, but on his chin, he got a boo-boo so bad and it's so big, we decided to name it, and we named it Henry. Henry's going to be sticking around for a while, so we thought, why not name it? All right, I'm going to go upstairs. We're going to share with you the big news. There she is. The one and the only Savannah. So, I heard you haven't been feeling very well.
No, I've been feeling really sick. Like, really sick for a couple weeks.
Really?
So, yeah.
That's kind of not normal. Is there any reasons why you think that's happening?
I know why it's happening.
Oh!
I am pregnant. Baby number 6.
Baby number 6.
Yeah.
We are having another child.
Another one.
Woo!
Crazy.
It is crazy.
It's like wild to think about.
I mean, it's still sinking in.
I was like still in disbelief, even though I took like a million pregnancy tests and they're all positive, but the baby has a really strong heartbeat and it's doing well. And
Savannah and I both grew up in large families, so this isn't like anything new to us.
You know, when we got married, we decided we were gonna have a big family. So.
Yeah, and telling like people we're having another kid, like some of the responses have been like, "Oh, that's cool."
I know,
So,
like not for everyone.
No,
like
no,
of course
no.
our family and close friends or whatever, they're so excited.
Yeah.
But it's definitely different announcing like number 6 to like number 1 or 2.
Yeah.
It's like everyone's like,
Which it shouldn't be any different, because
still
every child
celebration.
is a gift, and it's a miracle. God gives new life, and it's amazing, and we shouldn't dilute it because we have a lot of kids, you know? I mean, it took my parents till their 8th child to get their perfect child, and then they had 3 more, and they were like, we only can get 1 perfect child out of this batch.
Wow.
So you know, just throwing that out there. We actually announced to our family on 4th of July. We had 3 photos. The first one in the group text message, we said, check out these stripes, and it's 4th of July, so they're just thinking the flag, right? And then we said, no, not these ones. And then we zoomed in a little bit more, and then we said these ones, and we had a picture of
the pregnancy test.
Yeah, the
stripe.
pregnancy test. So that was kind of how we announced.
A while back, I spoke with my parents on the topic of having a lot of kids, and they gave me their wisdom on the subject. I think this is a great time to interject that short clip. I hope it's encouraging to you.
Some people might think you're crazy for having so many kids. What do you have to say?
I could tell you that I have never, ever met anyone who said, I wish we hadn't had so many kids. You know, but I have met people who have said, I wish we'd had more. And so I don't know, I think it's, there's a lot of tough times, stressful days.
Yeah.
But in the long run, it's so worth it.
Yeah.
It's so worth it.
I've actually looked at like pictures on our wall, and just all 5 of our kids on the wall. You hear people talk about we should only have this many kids. And then I imagine taking off those 3 pictures off the wall, and I'm just like, what would my life be without my 3 boys? God says children are a blessing, and I wouldn't trade them for anything.
Absolutely.
Oh, maybe this one. But she was my firstborn, though.
For the guys out there, this might cross your mind, and it certainly is important when it comes to a large family, and you're thinking about, wow, how are you going to afford them, and how you can be able to make that happen. You know, when Ann and I first got together, getting a college education was really key, you know, to the future. That's what everybody was taught. And frankly, my interest was to be done with school. I went to junior college, met Ann there. But really, I didn't want to go to school. I wanted to work, and I wanted to be a dad. I did not finish college. And, I just trusted the Lord for what was going to be happening, and the Lord has blessed us incredibly well. People are saying, how can you afford to have those kids? The Lord always provided, and we lived a very, very good lifestyle. All the things that, from a worldly standpoint, you might think you need. Mm-hmm. But the truth is, when you trust in the Lord, if you have a Bible, you might want to look at Matthew 6. And as you read through Matthew 6, it talks about the basics of the world. We're to trust the Lord. And we always did trust the Lord. And I think part of that has to do with the fact that we just put our faith totally in Him and not ourselves when it being able to handle all those kids. Being married to Ann made it very easy to be a dad because she was always very supportive of me. Another thing to look for in a wife, and I tried to always be very supportive to her. Try not to ever argue in front of the kids. And the one thing that I'd leave you with, guys, with your wife, show your kids that you love your wife. If they see that you love your wife and how to love your wife each and every day, that'll have a significant impact on them. So 47 years, you might say that's a lot of years. Hasn't been enough years. I'm ready to go another 47. There is no way that I could have ended up with a better woman than Ann.
Yeah. One thing we would really appreciate is your guys' prayers for Savannah's health. I mean, so far this has been the toughest.
I really think that it has been the hardest pregnancy yet.
Yeah.
Like I've been the sickest. I've had even my symptoms seem more extreme, and I've had symptoms that I don't remember having. I'm in bed for weeks.
Yeah.
I get up. Yeah. I do stuff, but
yes,
I go back to bed very soon after I get up.
Yeah.
So it's just my energy level is very, very low. And
hold on, do you guys remember the homeschool curriculum video? We had to get that video done, and Savannah was like, Mike, tell me when you're ready to press record down there, and then I'll go down there. And right when I was done not recording, she went straight to bed.
But I was so excited about the homeschool curriculum, which boosted
that did give you
energy I didn't know I had.
Yeah. Savannah's health is our number one concern. Our doctors, last time we had Noah, said we should wait at least 3 years to have another baby because Savannah's body needs to recover.
Yeah, and heal.
Yeah. So we waited 4 years.
Yeah, we waited 4 years. So just wanted to make sure I was fully ready to go.
And this is our biggest gap, right? Between all the kids?
Yes, it will be very close to 5 years. Yeah, just coping with the sickness. I've been eating these cough drops every time. At night or anytime.
You guys, I have to go to the store every other day to buy her more of these.
Whatever, you don't mind. I know. I have to have these cough drops. They're natural cough drops and not coffee.
Ginger soda.
But they help get rid of that pregnancy taste that not many people have it, but a lot of people, some people do, half and half. It's just a nasty. These help get rid of it. I drink this Olipop. It's a ginger and lemon. They have different flavors, but the ginger and lemon is the best for nauseous. And I just found out about it. My sisters told me, and they said it helped them get through pregnancies. And I have these things. They're motion sickness bands, and they have a pressure point right here on your wrist. What is so funny?
Does it really work?
I don't know.
Those little wristbands?
I don't know. I feel like maybe I've taken them off one day to see if I was sicker, and then I put it on and I'm just...
You guys, I'm just buying whatever she thinks she needs. We're pretty desperate at this point.
If it's a mental thing that's helping me, then fine, as long as I'm feeling somewhat better.
Oh, and if you guys want to send us anything that you think might work in our P.O. box, I mean...
Dude, I'm trying everything.
She's trying everything. Well, that is the big news. We're really thankful that the Lord has given us another baby. They're such a blessing because they all bring their own little personalities and just change the dynamic of everything. We love you guys, and we'll see you next week.
So why have more kids, some may ask? Well, we'll just reply, the more the merrier.